Feeling like you're losing control of your finances? You're not alone. It's so easy to overspend in today's world, but the good news is that you can take back control. With these 10 simple strategies, you can save hundreds of dollars a month, starting today. That's right, you don't need to drastically change your lifestyle to see a difference in your bank account. I'm going to share quick and easy tips for saving money in the US, without having to give up everything you love. These are the exact strategies I've used to achieve financial freedom, and now, I'm sharing them with you. The first step to saving money is knowing where it's going. And no, I'm not talking about vaguely remembering that coffee you got last week. I'm talking about hardcore tracking every single dollar that leaves your pocket. Trust me, this is eye-opening. Think about it, if you don't know where your money's going, how can you possibly expect to save it? It's like trying to drive to a destination you've never been to with a blindfold on. Luckily, tracking your spending is easier than ever with tons of free apps available. Personally, I love Mint, but there are also great options like EveryDollar and YNAB. These apps connect directly to your bank accounts and automatically categorize your spending so you can see exactly where your money is going. You might be surprised at what you find. Maybe you'll discover you're spending $200 a month on subscriptions you don't even use. Or maybe you'll realize that your daily coffee habit is costing you over $1,000 a year. Knowledge is power, and once you have a clear picture of your spending habits, you can start making changes that really count. You know those fixed bills that just seem to drain your bank account every month? Your internet, your phone bill, your insurance? Those are all negotiable. Yeah, you heard me right. Most people don't realize this, but you can often lower your bills just by picking up the phone and asking. Seriously, it's like a secret superpower. Companies are often willing to work with you to keep you as a customer, especially if you've been with them for a while. Start by researching what other providers are offering. Once you have some leverage, call up your current provider and tell them you're considering switching to a competitor because of their lower prices. Be polite but firm, and don't be afraid to walk away if they don't budge. If negotiating feels intimidating, there are services like BillShark and Truebill that will do the hard work for you. They'll contact your providers on your behalf and negotiate lower rates, taking a cut of the savings they achieve for you. It's a win-win. Okay, let's talk about food. I love going out to eat as much as the next person, but it can do some serious damage to your budget. The average American household spends about $3,000 per year on dining out. That's money that could be going towards your savings goals. Cooking at home is not only way cheaper, but it's also healthier and can even be fun. There are tons of easy and affordable recipes online, and you can even make it a social activity by cooking with friends or family. One of the biggest keys to saving money on groceries is to shop with a list. Don't even think about stepping foot in the grocery store without a plan, and avoid those prepared meals and processed foods. They're budget busters. Stick to the outer perimeter of the grocery store where the fresh produce, meat, and dairy are, and you'll save a ton of money. Remember those subscription services we talked about earlier? Yeah, it's time to have a serious conversation about them. It's so easy to sign up for a free trial and then forget to cancel it, or to tell yourself that $10 a month is no big deal. But those small amounts add up. Think about it. If you're spending $10 a month on 3 different streaming services, that's $360 a year. Could you be using that money for something else, like a vacation or paying down debt? Go through your bank statements and make a list of every single subscription you're paying for. Then, be ruthless. If you haven't used a service in the past month, cancel it. There's no point in paying for something you're not using. If you want an easier way to manage your subscriptions, check out apps like Rocket Money. It connects to your bank accounts and automatically identifies recurring subscriptions, making it super easy to cancel them with just a few clicks. We've all been there. You're scrolling through social media and see an ad for something you just to have. Or you're walking through the mall and a shiny new gadget catches your eye. Impulse purchases are the enemy of saving money. But there's a simple strategy that can help you avoid these budget busters, the 24-hour rule. It's exactly what it sounds like. Before you buy anything that's not an absolute necessity, wait 24 hours. During that time, think about whether you really need the item and if it fits into your budget. Chances are, after a day has passed, the initial urge to buy will have faded, and you'll be able to make a more rational decision. Studies have shown that the 24-hour rule can significantly reduce impulse spending. In fact, One study found that people who use this method were able to reduce their spending by an average of 17%. That's a huge difference. Who doesn't love free money? That's basically what cashback and coupons are. There are tons of apps and websites out there that offer cashback rewards and discounts on everyday purchases, and using them is like getting paid to shop. One of my favorite cashback apps is Rakuten. You simply shop through their website or app, and they give you cashback on your purchases at tons of popular retailers. It's that easy. I've earned hundreds of dollars in cashback just by using Rakuten for my online shopping. Another great option is Honey. It's a browser extension that automatically finds and applies coupon codes at checkout so you don't have to waste time searching for them yourself. And if you're a frequent grocery shopper, check out Ibotta. You can earn cash back on your grocery purchases by scanning your receipts or linking your loyalty cards. Saving money is a lot easier when you don't have to think about it. That's where automatic savings comes in. One of the best things I ever did for my finances was to set up automatic transfers from my checking account to my savings account every month. You can choose to transfer a fixed amount of money on a specific day, or you can set up a percentage-based transfer. For example, you could set up your bank to automatically transfer 10% of your paycheck to your savings account every time you get paid. The beauty of automatic savings is that it takes the effort out of saving. You don't have to remember to transfer money each month, and you're less likely to spend the money if it's already been tucked away in your savings account. Think of it like paying yourself first. Before you pay your bills or buy anything else, prioritize your financial future by automating your savings. Chapter 8. Conquer Your Debt. The Snowball Method to Financial Freedom. High-interest debt is a financial killer. It can feel like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of payments, and the interest charges can quickly add up. But don't worry. There are effective strategies to help you get out of debt faster. One popular method is the snowball method. Here's how it works. You list all of your debts from smallest to largest, regardless of interest rate. Then, you focus on making minimum payments on all of your debts except for the smallest one. You'll throw as much extra money as you can at that smallest debt until it's paid off. Then you take the money you were putting towards that debt and apply it to the next smallest debt on your list, and so on. This method is effective because it creates a sense of momentum and accomplishment. As you pay off each debt, you'll feel motivated to keep going until you're completely debt-free. Plus, seeing those debts disappear one by one can be incredibly empowering. Chapter 9. Buy used and save big. Don't be afraid to give secondhand a chance. We live in a consumerist society where we're constantly bombarded with messages to buy new and shiny things. But the truth is, you can save a ton of money by buying used items instead. Think about it. Most items depreciate in value as soon as you buy them. Cars are a prime example. They lose a significant portion of their value the moment they're driven off the lot. But when you buy used, you let someone else take that initial depreciation hit, and you get to enjoy a much lower price. There are so many great places to find used items these days. Online marketplaces like Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, and Craigslist are treasure troves of gently used furniture, electronics, clothing, and more. And don't forget about thrift stores. You can often find amazing deals on clothing, books, home decor, and other unique items. Plus, you're giving these items a second life and reducing waste, which is good for your wallet and the environment. Chapter 10. Financial Checkup. 10 minutes a week for a healthier wallet. Just like you go to the doctor for regular checkups to make sure your body is healthy, it's important to do the same for your finances. I recommend setting aside just 10 minutes each week to review your spending, track your progress towards your goals, and make any necessary adjustments. This weekly financial checkup doesn't have to be complicated. Simply log into your budgeting app, review your transactions from the past week, and see if there are any areas where you overspent or could have saved more money. You can also use this time to track your progress towards your savings goals, debt repayment, or any other financial milestones you've set for yourself. Seeing how far you've come can be incredibly motivating. By making this a weekly habit, you'll stay on top of your finances, identify potential problems early on, and be more likely to achieve your long-term financial goals. Outrow, start saving today. Small changes, big results. So there you have it. 10 simple strategies to save money fast in the US. Remember, you don't have to implement all of these strategies overnight. Start with one or two that resonate with you and gradually incorporate more as you get comfortable. Saving just $50 a week might not seem like much, but it adds up to over $2,500 by the end of the year. Imagine what you could do with an extra $2,500. You could pay off debt, invest in your future, or finally take that dream vacation. If you want more practical tips to improve your finances, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next videos. We'll be sharing more money-saving hacks, investment strategies, and everything you need to know to achieve financial freedom.